Hello people, you're watching It's My Time and I'm Hilda Wathithi. Have you ever felt stuck in life when you just woke up and decided this is my time to shine? Whether or not you had any money or not, this show is about you. If you decided to wake up and make your dreams come true, catch up with It's My Time. You're watching It's My Time with myself, Hilda Wathithi. Chase your dream, regardless of whoever tries to stop you on the way. The Lord is the one who has the final say, so go for it. If you're wondering how we got to where we got to, we just decided one day to wake up and chase your dreams. What's your story? What did you do? Whether you had money or no money, what did you do with your life and your dreams? Here at It's My Time, we highlight everybody that decided to chase their dreams and become a boss lady and a boss gentleman at the same time. Come with me and let's see the journey of other fellow Kenyans who decided to pursue their dreams. Hello there everybody, you are watching It's My Time with myself Hilda Wathithi, and there is a gentleman seated next to me who goes by the name of Daniel Nderitu. He is a videographer or a cinematographer if you'd like to call it. Daniel, habari yako?
Nzuri sana.
So hii journey yako ya cinematography ilianza wapi?
After Form 4, I was just there, I was doing computer stuff. So I had a passion for a love for cameras, but I had not thought of it as a profession. So when I finished, I told my dad, like, I want to major in camera stuff, videography, photography. So he was like, okay. So I met a friend, Cookie. He told me about a school called ADMI, Africa Digital Media Institute. From then, I enrolled in the school. I started working on my skills and stuff. And yeah, here I am now.
Okay, what made you decide that cinematography is what you wanted to do? Like you said, when you finished high school, did you have a plan exactly on what did you do in campus, or is it an interest you came across by chance?
Okay, I've not planned it. After campus, I first started studying hospitality and tourism. But then I never felt it. And I still had, I was even borrowing like cameras from friends. Friends with cameras, just do stuff around. So I thought like maybe I should major in this because it's something I love. For the hospitality, I felt like it was more forcing because it was my parents' idea. Since also my sister and my bigger brother are doing it. So I thought maybe I should go my way. I should not like follow them just because they're doing it. But
did you have any idea in mind of what you'd like to shoot exactly? Did you gain your interest from passion, or was it, what idea did you have in the beginning? When you went to borrow a camera, what did you want to do with it in the beginning?
In the beginning, I wanted to make good photos. I was just making photography. So, but when I started now knowing about how to go to the camera, I wanted to do music videos. I thought it would be more helpful to me to like build your, music videos, not like one shot of stuff. Like couple shots, different movements and that. So I thought it would build me up. That's how I came along. So I'd say most of my role models are not Kenyan, but in Kenya I can say like Peter Tosh, a director. Abroad I can say I'd really love to work with Spielberg. It's like my motivation. Quentin Tarantino. Yeah, that's what the major few. And for music videos, maybe like Director X, Art God. Yeah.
All right, so if there's anybody in particular in the industry that you'd feel like you'd like to work with, that's well and good. But what films do you have coming up for Kenyans going forward? Now that you said film is what you like to specialize in.
Right now I'm working on my first script. It's called Sweet Revenge.
Sweet Revenge? Oh, what inspired Sweet Revenge?
Actually, it was an assignment in school, but then I started working on the script and I was like, I can build this into a good idea. So I put it aside, I wrote a new script for the assignment, then started working on my work. So that maybe I could start with this now to shoot for myself.
Okay, so here at It's My Time, we talk about the steps that people took to get to where they got, whether or not they had the resources. Like you said, like for you did hospitality, and it was something your parents thought that you would be best suited for, but now you decided to do the videography and cinematography part. What would be your word of advice to the younger people out there who want to chase their dreams? Where did you even get the money to branch off? Do you even make money?
Not that much. Okay, what I can say is follow what you want. There's no need of being, because I was thinking maybe I will even go to the hospitality industry and maybe have okay, for me I know I have like anger management issues and stuff. Then maybe it will not go well.
Oh, you have anger management issues.
No, it doesn't get out of hand, but I get angered quickly. So I thought maybe even I wouldn't even work well with the customers. So you need to just think like, first of all, what do you have and what do you need? And if it suits you best, the field you want to get into, then go into it. Don't force it from the other side, just thinking maybe because it's going to bring money or anything. Like, no, if it works best for you first, for your personality and all that.
So like a proper business person, you did the SWOT analysis, your strengths and weaknesses. You're one of the few people I've met who are actually willing to say their weaknesses. So going forward in the industry of media and doing camera work, you need so many people, a huge task force. How are you going to handle the anger now when it comes to working with so many people at the same time? What solutions did you give yourself now that you acknowledge this is my weakness? What solutions did you give yourself going forward?
I've been working on it, and at some time I told myself, I also make mistakes. I also get late sometimes, or these small things that anger you. I also do them. So I was like, when somebody does it, even if I get angry, you put it to yourself. I don't like bring it out. You don't like start causing issues. You put it to yourself. You become the bigger person in the issue, and you sort it in the best way possible.
I actually like that, because most people, what they don't realize is sometimes if you react, like when I finished university as an individual, now here's my story, people. During my graduation, my uncle came forward and he said 4 things. One of them was never make a decision when you're angry. Yes. So, and always learn to say I'm sorry, and always never take shortcuts in life. What's your take on this particular advice that you gave me? I already know that you agree with the anger part, but what about taking shortcuts?
Okay, I don't think it's the best way. Although I also think it depends what shortcut. If you get a good connection, you won't, and you need it at the moment. You can't dismiss it and say that no, it's a shortcut. I want to go this long when you need it at the moment. But I don't think it's a good advice. You should work for what you get. Yeah, you should be rewarded for what you worked for, not just for nothing. Because there are also people working hard and they are getting less than you. So I think you should also put in work to anything you do.
That is true. Now you've already given them the parting shot. I was about to ask you what's your parting shot, but now you've told them to work hard and always contain their weaknesses. Yeah,
sure.
That's what I've understood from you. Anything else you'd like to tell us about the film industry? Are you supported? Do you feel well supported by the government in this country to pursue your dreams as a cinematographer?
By the government, not really. Because the film industry, as it is for now, the big people see the big people, the small people see the small people. Progress now comes from you. Now, if you, like a filmmaker, if you just sit down there, just recording film, not marketing or doing anything, you'll just stay there.
So basically you're saying there's no structure in place to help the guys who want to come up in the world of film?
No, not really. Okay, the ones that have come up, I think like Slam Film Festival, it's not from the government. It's from NGOs and stuff. And people abroad who are appreciating film, but from the government directly, no, nothing.
So why don't you talk to the government and tell them right now, kama msanii ungetakaje Kenyatta angekuwa akiangalia hii ungemwambia nini?
We should appreciate film. We're not asking for the money, but we need the funds to like even build sets. We don't even need like the money directly. Build for us sets. Give us like cheaper permits. There even the licenses this time are like for an underground person it's too expensive, so we just have to break the law, just shoot, and when you see like a problem, run away. You see, because they can't get like 50,000 just shooting in town. They don't have like that kind of money for shooting.
And you're not even sure if you'll make it back even after.
True.
Yeah.
So we need your support. That's all I can say.
So what can you say? Has your journey supported you so far? Have you been able to make some substantial amount of money as you went forward? Was money even an issue? Did you even care whether you had money or not?
Okay, yeah, I've made a few shillings. But okay, I can't say that it cannot support me still up to now. I'm still like living with my parents. I have not gotten like the finance like even to move out and stuff. But I'm making a few coins to support 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so if for example I was Kenyatta or a film producer somewhere watching you, what projects do you have in store for us? Like if I was to decide to come in and help you, what projects do you have going forward?
For now, personally, I can say, okay, I'm like the script I told you I'm working on. That's one thing I'm planning to like shoot. We are working on 2 documentaries, The Friend.
What are these documentaries?
One is about the way of life in some people living in a place called Kakuma. They have some weird life. It's a long story, but some different lifestyle. Like for a person like let's say living in Nairobi, but he'll find that weird, you know.
Kakuma is the South Sudan.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that sounds like an interesting story. So what can we expect from Kakuma? Are you just going to the refugee camps and talking to refugees, or what exactly are you highlighting about them?
Like how they survive, how they live, how they like live with each other, the language they speak. We are doing like something all about them. Okay, this stuff is funded by somebody actually from South Sudan, like a producer. So he wanted us to collect like all information around there. Okay. Then we edit it into like a 1 hour to or 1.5 hours documentary.
All right. Yeah. So what do you hope to gain from producing such a documentary?
I can say it's experience. I can put it as part of my portfolio. And also it gives me like a network, because I've met like a lot of people it's not like me personally, we go as groups. We go like 15 cinematographers. So it's a connect. We get like networking and get to meet new people. Most of it were actually working in Nairobi, so we like meet around even after shooting there and stuff. So it's been I can say it's building me up in the industry.
Okay, so basing on this, do you have any specific genre of film that you'd like to work on? Like, is it just documentaries, or would you like to do movies, produce some series? What would you like to do going forward? Like, if I was to ask you, if I gave you money right now, okay, go and do all the films you want to do, 2 years from now, where would you see yourself?
I see myself, because I think I have something in writing. So the moment, because actually that script has been slacking because I've not gotten like even all the equipment I need to shoot. So it's just been there, but it's just some final touches. But I'd like to work. My favorites are action and drama because of the shots you'll do and all that. Yeah, that's what I'd like to be shooting, and maybe now documentary on the side and music videos. But action drama is the film I prefer to shoot.
Okay, now since you've been on It's My Time show, I do believe you're going to go far. What words of inspiration would you give the people outside those who want to be cinematographers like you, who have been forced to do other courses, or they feel like they have to live up to the family name for them to achieve what they want to achieve, but deep inside their hearts they want to do something else. If somebody is at home wondering how to chase their passion with or without any capital, what would be your last parting shot to them right now? And make sure you say that they're watching It's My Time.
Okay. For me, I'll tell you, don't give up. It's not about the money. If you have a passion for it and you feel like that is the way for you, go for it. You don't need the money. There are things coming up like Slam Photography, Slam Film Festival. They're supporting you with all the equipment and everything you need for that. So long as you show you want to do it, they're giving everything you need. You can even find NGOs, or you do maybe let's say you have a short film or something, you can put a product, something like Blue Band. You put Blue Band in your film, then you talk to Blue Band, you tell them to sponsor you or something of the sort. And that's it. Don't give up. And you're watching
It's My Time. Say one more time. You are watching It's My Time.
Back from the den, they don't understand. The lions, my homies, you're cooking with friends. I'm cooking with friends, keeping each other alive. Yeah, wajua kizazi in the gang. Yeah, we insane. Look how far we came with dreams and nothing in our pockets but change. Blinky brought change. How many more to mention for you to get that we changing the game? Yeah, no more distractions. I'ma kill him and taking no chance. The rapper, bet you didn't know, kid can spit coming after you, favorite rapper. Got 4 more bars on the shit. Brown sugar rapper, so you know it's lit. Breaking your love, come my kid card plus the rollie says it's time to go check.